INA, Jason William Mitchiner Galbraith, GAOMG, just got my YDNA paternal results in, and just want to go over with you what I had. This is 23andMe, and this breaks down my DNA, and it shows that I have these very specific markers S775, S744, and S781 that would put me connected to one of the two brothers, the Stewarts, of the Royal Stewarts. And I was emailed as well by one of the Royal Stewarts here, and it shows his SNP returns are DF13 and DF41. And then it has those more specific ones in the haplogroup, that S775. And I didn't see that one in my haplogroup report. And this is my haplogroup report right here that does show the DF41 and DF13 that the Royal Stewart shares right here is the DF13 and DF41. So as far as those snippets go, I have those to the Royal Stewarts. And then when I type in DF41, again, it has House of Stewart here. And then when I break down like suggested projects for it, it has the Stewart Royal, it has Stewart Scottish DNA, and then this Alexander, the Stewart of the Wolf of Beninock. And then when I looked at that further, they have this very specific haplogroup, this BY11979, that you have to have in order to be related to this person. And then I have that as well, the BY11979. I have that in my haplogroups right here. You can see I have the BY11979. So again, to have that, you have to be have that to be related to this Stuart ancestor, and it's Robert II, King of Scotland. It's his fourth son, and I have a cousin that's in this group that I'm related to. So I'm thinking he had over 26 children. So I'm just thinking my DNA goes down from one of those 26 children, and I don't know how it all connects, at this point. But I do have, again, my DF 41 that shows the House of Stewart that I'm related to. And then I have that very specific haplogroups that I'm connected to that was sent to me by the Royal Stewart. And I'm just trying to figure out exactly, just like I was with George W. Bush and his father, and connect it with the Mayflower, is I'm trying to figure out how I connect all of my Royal Stewart ancestry to the major one that I'm related to. It's my number one biggest find that I have. But again, I wasn't able to connect the father to son branch like I am on my maternal side with the Galbraiths. And I'm not able right now to connect my Royal Stewart line with my number one connection that I have. So that's where I'm at right now. But I feel like with everything that I was given, I've done pretty much the best that I can do. I'm pouring it all into my 10th book, my second trilogy, and I'll be going to Scotland in 2026 when I turn 50, and it'll be my 20 years from the first time I published my first book, Full Moon Rising, based on a true story, to my 10th book. So until then, I'm going to go travel the world on some amazing trips and working on my book. And then 2026, I'll be in Scotland, and that'll really be, tying all of my bookends together from my first book to my last book. And again, finding out who I am with all of my ancestry has been really exciting and really cool. But I feel like I've really gone as far as I can. And I just have one more big find to share with you. And it's the ones that I'm trying to connect, my Royal Stewart to this BY11979 that I share with them, and the BY19979, and just connecting that right there, with everybody. and how it ties into Robert II, King of Scotland, and one out of his 26 children that I may or may not be descended from, and I'm just trying to figure all of that out. So here's to the future and finding out exactly who my ancestry is. I'd love to go on finding your roots and have professionals really dive in deeper and be able to answer. My biggest questions are how in my royal Stewart line do I connect to this number one find that I have, and then also on my paternal side after Mitchiner, I don't know who I am. It stops in 1822 when my surname was changed, and I don't know the father to son relationship like I do on my maternal side with Galbraith. And because it's my maternal side and not my paternal side, Scotland, the UK really only cares about your paternal side. And I'm going to go into that a little bit deeper when I go into my big find. And it's pretty much my last fight that I have defending, my Galbraith side and my paternal side. So cheers.